welcome back to Let's Play Halo 3. I'm BurningDogFace. And I just want to start off by saying that this was totally unplanned, and this was not the idea for today originally. What the hell? Welcome to Valhalla. That's the name of this level, Valhalla. I think this was one of the maps they included in the Halo 3 multiplayer beta. And, I distinctly remember everyone's minds being blown that it wasn't set on a Halo, as you can see just by looking up. What the hell is that? I wonder if that's the arc back there. Oh, you can see all these bits shining off of it. Or maybe it's just the sun. And they didn't think through that hard. You might not have been able to tell at a glance, but this level is actually Halo 3's version of Blood Gulch, the famous map that Red vs. Blue took place on. With the bases on either end and nowhere else you can go. They just disguised it because instead of being a complete box canyon, it's open on one end to a lake you can't go into. I'm pretty sure I just die if I try walking out there, or it just stops me flat. I can't remember which. It stops me flat. Fair enough. So yeah, you might not be able to tell, but this is, in fact, a box canyon with invisible walls and stuff. Let's take this. I don't think I ever actually drove one of these in the campaign. Nice. So what the hell am I doing here? Well, I'm just gonna level with you guys. Episode 27 was the last gameplay episode. I finished the game. Congratulations to me. But I will admit it, I had forgotten the very important fact that the Master Chief Collection does not include the credit rolls of these games. So I watched the final cutscenes, and then it just dumped me back out to the menu. Now, this is what happened in Halo 1 and 2 as well. But this time I'm finding it much more difficult to get my hands on the credit roll so I can show you guys. There seem to be only 2 videos of it on YouTube, and both of them have like, watermarks on them, so I don't know, it just feels really low rent and kind of skeevy. Oh no! Also, when it's just the original credit roll, I just feel like I'm doing, honor to the devs when I, film a video of it. But, when it's got a watermark on it, it does feel more like someone else's stuff, so hesitant. And of course you can... up. That's what it was. No. Trying to get in the turret there. Where do you stand to get in just the turret? Ah. I guess there were complaints in Halo 2 that the tank didn't have the auto turret on it that the AI tanks do, so they added this thing to the front for Halo 3. So a player can do that, rather than having the game AI automatically blast anyone who walks in front of you. So yeah, I've got that problem. I looked into restoring the credits to the Master Chief Collection, but the video I found starts off by saying, so you're going to need to extract these files from the Xbox 360 version. And I've got the Xbox 360 version, but, I don't know, guys. Something about pulling files off of an Xbox 360 disc seems very questionable to me, and it doesn't help that the last time I tried to modify a game I was Let's Playing, I lost all of my progress in, God of War. I mean, that was just a save game modification. I just wanted to load in somebody else's save and show off an earlier point of the game before going back to mine, since I didn't have a save there myself. Sure, let's have that. I think this is the last game the proper SMG appears in. So yes, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Looking into different solutions. And, I just wanted to make this video and let you guys know that there's probably going to be a little delay before I get the ending up, because I'd really rather not post the end of the game and then post the credits a few days later, you know? I'd really rather immediately follow the one with the other, even if it means I have to delay the ending a bit. And I'm really sorry about that, because, again, I totally didn't think of that in advance. I have a vivid memory of, yes! Like, wedging myself in right here as the VIP in a VIP match, where the objective is find and kill the other team's VIP. I think they have naturally regenerating overshields and a pistol and can use no other weapons. The fuck was that? Man cannon! I do love that that is the official term that Bungie came up for those. It's not jump pad, it's man cannon. Interesting, the flashlight doesn't work in multiplayer. Well, while I'm here, I guess I've got some comments and such I could read out. This is just very strange, you guys. Very strange indeed. Let me see here. Shout out to COtter_ for pointing out that when I was talking about, you know, I didn't want to see the Master Chief go from having, say, a plasma rifle and a brute shot to having, you know, in the gameplay, to immediately having an assault rifle in the cutscene. Shout out to COtter for pointing out that the term I might be looking for is a continuity error. Shout out to Clunk279, who had the interesting thought, I wonder if the Covenant ever experimented with their own attempt at a super soldier program. Can you imagine an elite being put through the equivalent of the Spartan program? So that would be... Christ. An elite as much stronger than a regular elite as a Spartan is from a human would be devastating. We're talking someone who could actually flip the elephant by himself. Trying to steer with one hand here, sorry with the awkwardness. Feels like that one video preview of Doom from back in the day, from someone who clearly didn't know how to use a controller. Doom 2016, I should specify, since there's a bunch of games with that title. Here's an interesting one. I believe this is a comment left on one of the last episodes of the original Let's Play Halo Anniversary playlist. But I really liked this one when I got this comment 6 months ago, so I hung on to it. Shout out to Bishamon10, who says that the gun pointed at the head of the universe is not only getting the safety put on, which I believe is a reference to something I said, It's also getting the action film treatment, where a character ejects the ammo and disassembles it, then throws the pieces to either side of them. I really like how specific that is. Hey guys, I'm inserting this here because I pulled a dumb and referenced something that doesn't actually come up until the video you guys haven't seen. So rather than leaving that spoiler there, I'm just going to stick in this amusing thing I found in the store while poking around after I defeated 343 Guilty Spark the other day. Here's something curious. I don't remember there being, taunts or anything in Halo. In Halo. And yet I seem to be able to buy poses from the exchange where you buy stuff to add to the different collections. Unlocks. I guess this works in all of them. This shot of you saluting with the assault rifle. That's Reach. Reach is an elite. Halo 1. Love that. 2 is an elite. That weird anniversary version of Halo 2's multiplayer. That as an elite. 3 is an elite. And 4, where you couldn't play as an elite. But, I just thought that would be neat and wanted to include that. Oh, and this part. Nice. Okay, bit silly when it's the Master Chief doing yoga, but whatever. Oh, and speaking of two of those people, shout out to Conk279 for leaving the comment on the video where I found Cortana. It pains me to see Cortana like this. She's honestly one of my favorite video game characters, and you know what? Same. And Derek Floyd replied to this, saying, "Remember how she ended Halo 2? She was cocky, even when she was at the Gravemind's mercy. The last time it had an AI in that position, Mendicant Bias, it took 43 years to convince it to turn against its masters. And Cortana ended up like that after only 5 weeks. Eeh. I am a monument to all your sins." That line is a callback to how the Gravemind identified itself to the Chief in Halo 2, which was itself a roundabout way of saying that the Gravemind exists because of the Forerunners' sins, betraying the Precursor race and usurping their mantle of responsibility, the Ancient Humans' sins in not warning the Forerunners about the Flood, and the Modern Covenant's sins, worshipping the Forerunners as gods and opening all these flood containment facilities. It is the same intellect that formed over 100,000 years ago, preserved through time and space through its mastery of precursor neural physics. That's really interesting. And I haven't been really giving them the proper shout-outs, but I would like to acknowledge, shout out to Yornik for leaving a series of extremely ridiculous comments about the freedom fighters led by Duduk, the grunt, and Miranda's long-lost sister, Alicia Keys. I very much appreciated that. Well, doesn't feel very satisfying to make a video where basically I just say, I'm kind of floundering right now, I'm working on it. But c'est la vie. Would I ever actually get to use one of these things? Like against enemies and such? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You can see your own personalized emblem on your armor in multiplayer mode. So there's the one I picked. Yeah, you can see it up there in the corner on my, I don't actually remember what that's called, the little tag up there. I think it might just be battle tag. Yes, I picked the one with Sarge on it because he's also one of my favorite characters. And they offered this for free a couple of Novembers ago as an homage to Movember. The event where men grow facial hair. No, specifically just mustaches for the entire month of November to raise funds for cancer treatments and such. Ooh, right through the water, too. Oh, that was not used as a ramp, alas. You know, it's kind of funny. I don't think there's actually a scene in any of the Halo novels where the Master Chief flips a vehicle over. It's like they should have just worked that in, given how often it comes up in the games. Let's reach down, grab the frame with one arm, flip it up, have a bunch of Marines nearby go, whoa! Did that MFer just flip a Scorpion tank? Sorry, just enjoying the flashbacks to riding back with the flag on the back. You can't drive vehicles, as I said before, when you have that, but you can be a passenger. I really like that the weapons aren't symmetrical, that the ammo thing is on the left side of both of them. When they were first designing this in Halo 2, they made that ammo thing transparent so you could actually see the bullets being fed in. I can't remember what the reason was that they ultimately changed that. They couldn't make it work in Halo 2, and then I guess by the time they got here it was, you know, the tradition. But whatever. Things are strange. I've been rambling. And I'm going to go, well, get gone so that I can, figure out how to solve this problem. Wish me luck, Burning Dog fans. And don't worry, I will find a way to make this work, even if I do have to watch one of those videos with the watermarks on the side. So, till next time, thank you for watching. You know, please bear with me. And I'll see you when we come back to finish this. I'm BurningDogFace, and I hope you have a lovely day. Later!